5 skills people need to develop and how to develop them. If you're looking to develop new skills or wondering how to develop them, I've listed out the most important skills I've learnt over the last 20 years. These soft skills can be applied to both work and personal, but all of them need practice to master them. Public speaking. I was never good at public speaking in my 20s. I was happy with programming and avoided speaking to large groups of people. But over time, as I got promoted, part of my responsibilities was to describe ideas and concepts to a large group of people. I read presentation books and did one-day training courses, which all helped, but did not help me get to the level I wanted to be. I realised my problem was that I was not doing public speaking regularly enough to get better. I solved this by joining Toastmasters International Club. Toastmasters is an organisation that runs local clubs that allow people to speak in front of an audience. During the 2-hour sessions, members are allowed to speak on both ad hoc and pre-selected subjects. The best thing about joining these clubs was the feedback that I got from other Toastmaster members. This feedback covered areas where you delivered well and where you needed to improve, helping you to develop at a quicker rate. One of the best quotes I see on public speaking was by Gerald R. Ford. He said, "If I went back to college again, I'd concentrate on 2 areas, learning to write and to speak before an audience. Nothing in life is more important than the ability to communicate effectively." Public speaking is an important skill, and the earlier you start, the better you'll become. Personal finance. In my early 20s, I was happy to be paid, spent what I earned, and thought this was the best way to manage money. But when I started to save for a house deposit, I realised this was not the best way to manage my finance. I developed these skills by applying concepts of budgeting to my life. Majority of the ideas I learnt from the book I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. To manage your money, you need to understand how to budget, save and invest. By mastering these skills, it will help you build up wealth and to provide you with opportunities for the future. When I was saving for a deposit for a house, I created a simple budget. This allowed me 1. Identify areas to increase income, for example, asking for a pay rise or changing jobs. 2. Find areas to reduce my costs, such as heating bills. 3. Find ways to reduce my casual spending. This meant stop going on holiday abroad and enjoy my vacations at home. I'm sure this helped me save for a deposit quicker, as well as making me more conscious of the money I spent. Networking. I struggled with networking in my 20s as it didn't come naturally to me, causing me to keep within my circle of colleagues and friends. By my 30s, I decided to expand my network consciously. I did this in 2 ways. The first method was to attend a networking course by Will Kintish. The networking course provided me with rules of engagement when meeting new people. 3 things I picked up were 1. Remembering people's names by repeating it back to them. 2. Asking open questions to engage with people. 3. Remembering one fact about them for the next time I meet them. These 3 things helped me to have a foundation in networking. The other method I employed to improve my networking skills was joining meetup.com website. By joining Meetup, I was able to meet new people who had similar interests to me or work in the same industry. By placing myself in a situation where I have to talk to people, I was forced to engage with people and allowed me to practice the things I learned from the networking course. Programming. Being able to apply new technology to your workplace will be an essential part of your job or career. I believe this will come in different routes, but programming will be the primary way it will be applied. One of the best languages to learn is Python, as it's free to use and the tutorials online make it simple to get started. I often start at the W3 School's website. I recommend creating a little project for yourself. A simple project could be reading a file and creating a new file with new data. Once you learn the basic concepts and structures, you should be able to apply it to the processes that you do repeatedly. By doing this, you get a better understanding of the concepts and see it in action in real life. Negotiation. One of the things I hated about working was asking for a pay rise. I was always nervous and felt awkward just asking for the salary I deserve. Asking for a pay rise or agreeing on a salary for a new job is the most crucial negotiation a person has to do because they will have to live with the results. The best way I have developed this is by reading Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. I have applied the following principles when negotiating a salary. Number 1. Know your value. Research to find out what your market rate is. If you can find a job out there that pays more, ask for more. Number 2, ask for more than you want. By setting a higher salary demand, you help pull up the scale the other person is prepared to offer. Number 3, list out the reasons for getting more. Sometimes the people you are negotiating with might not know the value that you add or could add to a company. By understanding why you are valuable, you'll get more. Being able to negotiate is very important to build relationships and to ensure you get the best value for a deal. Just like other skills, I suggest the earlier you practice, the better you get. Summary. These are the skills that I think are the most important and how I develop them. By being able to practice my public speaking before an audience has helped me gain confidence for presentations and my own wedding speech. By developing core personal finance skills, I was able to save up for a deposit by understanding where the money comes in and where it's going out. Being able to network has helped me build a network of contacts and long-standing friendships. Learning to program has helped me reduce mundane tasks and help me free up for more creative ones. Negotiation skills help to increase my salary to afford to buy a house. Whatever skills you want to learn, the key will always be getting the opportunity to perfect it. What skills do you think I'm missing, and how did you develop them? Remember to like and comment to let me know what you think of this video. Please subscribe and press notify to see my next video. Thank you for your time.